Hey everybody, this is Kelly the Hammy Mama. I don't know about you, but if you've ever had to have allergy shots, it's a real pain in the butt or pain in the arm. What I want to talk to you about today is this therapy that I'm doing, and it is an excellent alternative to allergy shots. It's called sublingual immunotherapy, or SLIT for short, S.L.I.T. And right now in the United States, it is considered experimental. If you are from any other continent other than North America, you probably already know about SLIT, and they've been using it for years and years and years, probably hundreds of years, I don't even know. But in the United States, they are just now starting to use it. I guess they're trying to get it federally approved for use. But right now it's considered experimental, which, to you and me, all that means is it's very expensive. Well, it's not very expensive. Let me backtrack. For me, it comes out to be less expensive out of pocket for me to do this method rather than shots, because I have a very high deductible. So what this sublingual immunotherapy basically is, in a nutshell, is they're drops that you put under your tongue instead of getting shots, subcutaneous shots in your arm. To give you a little bit of background about why I chose this method, I have severe allergies. Many years ago, well no, I guess maybe 5-6 years ago, I used to get allergy shots, and I'm allergic to so many things. I had to get 3 shots each time, and I was so allergic to the shots that it was sort of dangerous for me to get them. I used to have to carry around an EpiPen, which, I still have to have an EpiPen available just in case something happens, but when I got the shots, I did have to have epinephrine a couple times because I had such a horrible reaction, and yeah, it was just a pain. It was a real major pain, and other than that, I had to take off work to go because you have to have it done in the office. And my allergies are very, very severe. When they tested me this past time, I was literally moderately to severely allergic to every substance they tested me for, which is, I think, maybe 34 things. So I'm very allergic to a lot. I have chronic headaches, chronic sinusitis. I've had 4 sinus surgeries. They don't want to do any more because I had such extensive scarring in my sinuses. Because I'm so highly allergic to all of these things, and I had such sensitivity to the shots, they suggested the SLIT because people who are highly sensitive, like myself, tend to have an easier time with the SLIT. It's a little more gradual and a little, it's not as invasive. I'm just getting ready to get some more vials. So what they do is, after they tested me, they came up with a mixture. They give you the vials to take home, and you basically do it in your home. You don't have to go to the hospital. And I think that's partly why it's taken the United States so long to kind of jump on this bandwagon, because the doctors don't make as much money with it. Because you can do it at home, and it's just not, they can't bill for as many things. Okay, so basically I have to get off my soapbox on that. So what they do is they give you, I have 2 vials because, like, again I have so many things I'm allergic to. This one has like molds and roach, and this one says inhalants, so all of the pollens and dust and all that stuff. And so there's a mixture of a lot of stuff in these things. And then what you do is you start out, they give you the sheet, you start out 1 week of 1 drop each, and then you go to 2 drops each vial, and then you go to 3 drops, and then once you finish that week of 3 drops, you go to the next stronger vials. They gave me 6 vials basically. You start out with the 2 weakest, and then you go to the middle, and then you go to the strongest. And when you're almost done with the strongest, you call them up and say, hey, I need more. I will have to see the doctor again just to make sure everything is okay. And then they give you the next stronger, next stronger, next stronger, and you just go on from there. So it's just once a day. You just put the drop under your tongue and hold it there for maybe a minute, 1 to 3 minutes. And it doesn't really taste like anything. It's just kind of like I think it's a glucose substance, so it's kind of sweet. And actually now that I'm on the strongest vials for this go around, it's kind of, it almost feels peppery, like under my tongue is kind of like spicy, like there's pepper in it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm hoping everything's fine. I will have to mention that when I go in. Hopefully it's not an allergic reaction, because I did actually get a couple little ulcers here and there, but it could be because I drink tons of lemon water. I put lots of lemon in my water, so I'm assuming it's from that. I've been doing this now I started April 24th, and I think it's actually starting to help. I really do. I've noticed just a subtle difference in my allergies and the amount of mucus that I have, and I think it is better. My migraines, I still get them. They're not as frequent, so I'm hoping that's the reason. I'm still going to see a neurologist, though, about my migraines, because I need something that I can take. I don't have any medication for migraines, and I really need it because I'm just out of commission when they come on. And I take so much ibuprofen, it's ridiculous. So, I mean, I have some level of pain in my head every day. I don't remember a day when I didn't have some pain somewhere. So it just depends on if it's a 1 or if it's a 10, you know. So I'm looking forward to this really working. And see, is there anything else I need to tell you? The cost of it, it's costing us out of pockets $300 every 2 months. Yeah, so it isn't cheap, but like I said, it was gonna cost more for me out of pocket to do shots. Now, if you have good insurance, like I have $5,000 deductible individual, families $10,000. So I would never have met my deductible anyway. But if you do have insurance that has a low deductible, shots might be the way to go. But if you're like me, you're super highly sensitive, or you just don't have the time. I mean, I don't know how I could get to the doctor's office 1 to 3 times a week. I mean, I just couldn't do it with these guys, you know. So that is a big reason why I chose to do this. And I was just suffering with the allergies, and you know, it's a price to pay, yes, but in the end, if it helps, I'm willing, you know. So, yeah. If you have any questions about this, please comment below or message me. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. And oh yeah, another thing, this therapy is good for kids. You know, people who have a phobia of needles, you know, shots aren't really, are kind of traumatic. Even though they don't really hurt that bad, it's still the fear of the needle. But this is an excellent alternative, you know, especially if you have kids. So that's that. And I do have to do my treatment for today, so I will end with that. I'll go ahead and show you what I do. And I'll have to turn the camera off without saying goodbye because I'll have this stuff in my mouth. Okay, so basically, just do this. I'm on 2 drops right now. So I'm gonna make sure I want, yeah, 2 drops. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.